Test, test. Good evening. Hello. It's gonna be a tough competition tonight since that's too loud. Since Yannick Sinner is playing tennis right now, about to win Wimbledon. Who's gonna watch the stream instead? Anyways, we got a topic tonight, which is belief systems. Another thing I don't understand why I'm a little bit here transparent, kinda. Weird stuff. Okay, now I'm not transparent. Weird. Why am I transparent? Who knows? Let's put this one in the middle. So, belief systems. I feel like one of the most important but also overlooked things. I'd like to fix. Man, it's weird. Or it's just. No, I think it's just in the replayer. No, it's not. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we're gonna talk about belief systems, the lens through which we see reality. Belief systems are so important, and they're actually, life is not objective in a way, but it's how we perceive it. Someone might see a thing and have a completely different reality than someone else seeing the same thing, because he has different beliefs, experiences, everything connecting to that. That's why it's such an important topic. I've prepared here some stuff. Wait. Here I prepared some stuff. Belief systems. Let's get into it. So maybe I'm gonna use the window view here soon again. Let me check if Yannick won the Wimbledon. Getting close. Anyways, belief systems, 10 questions to rewrite your story. Get ready. How are you doing, by the way? As always, this should be just an occasion to check up what's going on, stuff like that. Happy to hear. How was your week? What's going on? But let's get into this now. We're gonna decode all our belief systems. What's one thing you believed as a kid that now feels silly? Do you have something specific? Let me think about this. I'm gonna answer it too, so we're all in the same boat. If you have any idea or feedback, just let me know. We're gonna figure this out together. What was something I believed as a kid and now feels silly? Not even as a kid, I always believed I was a shy person. I was a shy person, or at least for a long time I believed that, for sure. Meanwhile, let me mute the TV. I think Yannick hasn't won yet. It's not important anyways. I always believed I was a shy person. What else? Not even as a kid. Already like 2 months ago. No, 2 years ago, I would say. 2 months, maybe not. Let me figure this out. Okay. What else? Do you have some beliefs? Let me know. We're gonna figure this out together. I need an arrow. Yeah. So, I always believed I was a shy person. What else? It's actually not too easy. Not too many. I think there's so many, but they're not coming up right now. As always, when you want to see the thing, it's not coming up. That's a belief. Like, I think the question is a bit silly, to be honest. I don't know. Let's get into the next one. Let's get into the next one. Wrong. Who told you how life should work? Okay. Who told you how life should work? I think that's a good question. Like, who is it actually which shapes our belief systems? Do you have someone specific? Maybe your parents? Maybe a teacher? Maybe... Wait, what is this shit? I don't need that, I need this. Maybe your parents. Maybe a teacher. Maybe a friend. Maybe someone else from family, who knows? Like, there's so many people who can influence this stuff. And in the end, if you think about it, it's all outside input. It's not really us ourselves thinking about this stuff. Okay, what if we could influence this and it's us choosing, okay, I want life to work like this, I believe this stuff, I'm gonna trust into these things. That's where the power in the end lies. Once you get aware that it's all... Wait, I cannot put these, so we do this. Let's just put a random arrow somewhere. Doesn't even need to stick. That's where things get interesting. Once we understand, okay, it's not really like, belief systems are just kind of built. They're nothing set. They're not like, they're coming from somewhere and we don't really know why and how they got there, right? And that's the first thing, starting to question them. Like, I think we get into it now with the next few questions. If your inner voice had a face, who would it look like? What is coming up here? What is coming up? I think if my inner voice had a face, it would look like... It would look like me, but in a criticizing way, usually. Criticizing way. Is this even English? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's put another one. By the way, I gotta set up next time the window view, right? Let me know some feedback. What could I improve? Do you like this? Are you getting bored? What is going on? What are you up to? Where is poker? Yeah, I think maybe I should redo these questions. Okay. What's something you used to believe but no longer do? I'm gonna come up with this one again. And I have a lot more, like, let's get serious. Deep down I believed I'm not worthy. All that stuff. I'm not lovable. I think we all have it, right? All these things definitely coming up for me many ways. Until at some point, you know, we gotta look into this stuff. Why do I feel this way? Why am I not worthy? Why are things not working out? But we'll get into that later. What's something you used to believe but no longer do? This, for example. I believed I was a shy person, but in reality, it was just my upbringing. Like, my mom was super shy, super anxious all the time. And I took her kinda as a role model person. It was just experience and environment. Like, I'm not shy in reality. I've just got imprinted to be anxious. I was really scared to put myself out there. But I'm not really shy. Like, shy is different. And you can be shy, it's not even bad or something. But what we define as shy, I think most of the time, is just learned behavior. It's not even shy. It's just something we learned in, I don't know, high school or even earlier. I'd say earlier, maybe middle school. Or even as a little kid, like a few years old. And we think we're shy and we're walking through life being shy, but what it is just a learned behavior. And we can change it if we want. It's not like, you know, it's not like we've been born that way and now we gotta stick to it. It's not like that, and that's the good news. If you have anything which resonates, like if you have some things here, I'm gonna write it down. It's all anonymous. Maybe we'll figure some things out. That would be awesome if you have any feedback or things coming up for you. I would write it down here and then we'll question it. Oh, what am I currently questioning? One thing I'm working on a lot is I'm a bad speaker. I'm a bad speaker, and that connects to the shy thing, and that connects to not being able to put myself out there, not being worthy also, you know, I'm not, what I say is not worth listening to, things like that. It's all imprinted. Think about that, and I'm gonna take 2 seconds. Okay, there's ads. Sinner hasn't won yet. Bad timing tonight. I'm a bad speaker. Like, this is something serious and it's holding me back when I was not working on this. I would be... what else am I questioning? These things, they're always like still coming up from the back of my head somewhere, and it's fine. Like, the thing is, they can come up, they're just thoughts in the end. We gotta stay conscious and make sure they're not like, they can come up, but we gotta be present enough to realize, okay, it's just that old thing coming up. Is it real? Maybe it's not real. Most likely it's not real. And that's the good thing here. We just gotta be, how do you say? We gotta stay present, pay attention, and then question these things, like go a bit deeper. Next one. Would you rather believe a nice lie or a hard truth? This is something also which plays into this, because sometimes, you know, we'd rather stay with what feels familiar or playing the victim in a way. And because we are so used to it, it's easier than change. Like, let's write this down. We like familiar things. And that's why we usually stick to these behaviors so long. We'd rather stay in something painful than try something new. And it's not weird or nothing crazy, it's just physiologically so imprinted. Because our body is imprinted, or our body is programmed for survival. And if we survive in a situation, even though if it's painful, our body thinks maybe it's better to stay there than to go in a new situation where we might die, or where there might be even more scary things coming up. And it's a paradox, because it's not good in that situation, obviously, when there's pain and stuff and we're just not getting out, but at least we're not dying. Our body thinks, okay, we'll just stay because we're safe, kinda. Even though it hurts, but we're safe. We're happy with a small thing. What's one belief that might be holding you back right now? There's a lot of beliefs. I mean, we all have them, right? Limiting beliefs. But getting aware, questioning them, that's the big step, the first big step. I think I'm still competing with this one a lot. Ooh, what am I doing? What the fuck? Everything dead. Maybe the worthy thing, maybe not too much, but the lovable thing, especially, you know, in dating, that's there. Like, even now it's still there. If I feel like, yeah, a girl likes me, maybe, you know, maybe I'm not likable, who knows? That thought used to be there really strong for a long time. Now I'm getting aware, since also a long time, but it's still there. It's still there, and it's fine that way. Yeah, and there can be so many things here, like not worthy, thinking that we don't deserve something. So many things can hold you back here. Like, it's insane. On the opposite side, we can also have thoughts which help us, like belief systems. It's not all negative. I feel like we've been talking about so many negative things now, because usually it's connected to that. Otherwise it wouldn't be a problem, right? Now we're getting to the thumbs up from Howard. Let's go. I think I need to enlarge screen next time, right? You're not even seeing this stuff fully focused. I'm sorry for that. This is the 4th stream now. We'll figure things out. For example, what's something I think helping a belief system if I wanna accomplish something?
𝗴ጽ do without the meme battle.
All good, I could do without the meme man, but all is visible. Awesome. Awesome, thank you, 𝗴ጽ. How are you? Good evening. If I want to accomplish something, I can do it. If I really want it, I can do it. And I had that in poker. I don't know why I have it.
Seems good.
Awesome, 𝗴ጽ. Thanks for the feedback. I can get it. And this used to be true for the poker thing, because when I started poker and I saw it and everyone I talked about it would say this is impossible. Like, it's not possible to make this a job, it's not possible to be so good that you can make money out of this. But I thought, you know, there's people on TV doing this stuff. Why can't I do it? Like, it's people, right? It's not aliens or something. And I have the same now for YouTube. Like, there's so many common people doing YouTube, being really successful at it. And what they do is try, never give up, improve, try. And at some point you're gonna make it. The only thing, you just keep going. You gotta keep going, even when it's tough. And right now it's tough. I think the last 2-3 months I put in a lot of effort and I got nothing out of it. It's tough. And where I have a good belief system in that regard, I think, is that I still believe in it. I still believe I can make it. I don't know why, but I already feel like...
What's up, Alex? Laughing face any predictions for the final tonight?
Hey, 𝗵ጽl, good evening. How is Sinner doing, by the way? I don't know how I could choose the worst timing possible for this, because Sinner is about to win the Wimbledon, and everyone is so hyped about it, especially here in South Tyrol, right? Because he's South Tyrolian. But you know, 8 o'clock every Sunday we'll be here. We're gonna meet up here. Tonight, to be honest, PSG is just gonna destroy Chelsea. PSG is just too good. What can you say? They're just crazy good this year. What do you think? Now, let's do this together, guys. And we wanna work on this stuff. How would you describe your core beliefs in one word?
PSG look unstoppable.
Yeah, PSG is crazy strong. Holy shit, they're so strong. I thought Inter was too bad, but Inter was bad, but PSG is just too strong. Crazy stuff. How would you describe your core beliefs in one word? By the way, maybe we can use a different font here, so it's a bit easier to read. I like the font, but it's not too easy to read, right? Everything messed up now. Doesn't matter. Okay. How would you describe your core beliefs in one word? How is this working? I think like this.
Audio is different. Did you change something?
Audio is different? Really? Let me check. Audio is different? Fuck! What is going on? No, I haven't seen anything. Weird stuff.
I think it was better before when you streamed poker.
Oh, is it really that bad? Holy. Oh, is it really that bad? Man, why is it doing this weird stuff? Man, why is it doing this weird stuff? Yeah, there's something wrong with the mic, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's something wrong with the mic, I'm sorry. Yeah, Yeah, there's something wrong with the mic, I'm sorry.
Hard to explain, like a huge echo.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the mic, I'm sorry.
Hard to explain, like a huge echo.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the mic. Did I fix it now? Did I fix? No, I did not. Weird, man. Last time it was okay. I'm so sorry for that. Obviously nobody's watching with this audio. I get 8 with this one. Fuck. What is going wrong here?
It's not that bad.
Really? When I listen to it here, it's super bad. When I replay it, like super, the worst you can have.
It is running without problems for minutes used got bad when you tested it.
Really? Weird. I think something influencing it is when I... like the text to speech, it's picking up from here the...
Hi everyone.
Hey Theo, good evening. How's the audio, Theo? Let me know. Is the audio okay? It's picking up from here
Hi
the...
everyone.
I would get a read of the text-to-speech anyways.
Really? I think it's nice as a feature to interact with you. I like it kinda.
Yeah, it's OK for me. Maybe just a bit robotic.
Fuck, no, this is bad. This should be crisp clear. Like, I hear it here also robotic. This is super bad. And to be honest, I'm not super sure why. Like, what it's picking up, something wrong.
Robo Echo vibe.
Robo Echo. Holy shit. Let me check this once again, not default. Now. Maybe now. What do we think? Maybe now it's better. Holy shit. Maybe now. Let me check this once again, not default.
Fixed.
Now. Maybe now. Let's go, man. Holy shit. Maybe now. Let me check this once again, not default.
Fixed.
Now. Maybe now. Let's go, man. Holy shit. Man, was this audio now the whole stream? Man, I get 8s hearing this. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is like the worst audio.
What was it?
Ha 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 ha.
The problem was here in Streamlabs. It took the audio source as default, and I think it picked the webcam here. I gotta.
I tuned in and instantly noticed it. IDK.
I tuned in and instantly noticed it is. Yeah, thank you, man. This was so bad. Holy crap. Yeah, I think it was the webcam. I think the webcam has bad audio, and it took that as default. And now I just unplugged it. I think it was the web. Man, so bad. How could you listen to this shit? I'm glad you all didn't unfollow the stream. I would have gone mad here. This is like crazy bad. Did Sinner win, by the way? Did Sinner win? He won it. Man, sick stuff. Congrats, GG. Anyways. Okay, how would you describe your core beliefs in one word? Also something weird, you see that window here shining through my cam? Like that background in the bottom left corner, the screen, it's going through my shoulder here. I'm not sure why. Like I haven't changed anything. Probably it's some weird setting I missed or something. Anyways, how would you describe your core beliefs in one word? This is a weird question, to be honest. Like, I told ChatGPT, give me an interactive stream, give me some good questions to make this a fun stream, obviously. And then I watched over it and I thought, this is a good question. This one I'm gonna pick, this one I'm gonna pick. But they're actually somewhat weird. They're not easy to answer, are they? How would you describe your core beliefs in one word? What the fuck do I know? Like, how do I even describe this? I have no clue to describe this in one word. I'm not lovable. That's the word. Nah, what is it? Nah, this is a dumb question, seriously. I gotta fix this stuff. This is better. From 1 to 10, how much do your beliefs control your life? Give me a number, boys. Give me a number. And then I'll give you mine. I have a clear number in my mind.
I think 8.
8? Yeah, that's getting close to mine. Yeah. 8 seems good. But there's no right or wrong here. If you feel like they're not important at all for you, you're just going...
If not 10.
Straight 10. Yeah, I would... Let's see if we get some more numbers. I was thinking on a 9, like really, really important. Seriously. Belief systems for me, man, they're just so... Like, you can have one thing, one same situation, one objective situation, and by having different belief systems, for one person, it's completely the opposite than the other. And that's why here I phrased it, it's the lens through which we see reality. Because it is like that. Our belief systems shape the very fabric of our reality. The way we view the world, interact with others, and understand ourselves is all filtered through the beliefs we hold. What do you think on that? Many of which we aren't aware of. That's the big part, the tricky part. These beliefs are so powerful that they can either limit or elevate the way what we think is possible. But where do these beliefs come from, and how can we change the ones that hold us back? This is powerful. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. And I 100% see this in my own experience every time.
Suisse de question better there is even free will or if it's all deterministic.
Oh, 𝗴ጽ, that's awesome. You're deep into this stuff. Already here now, boom. The deepest question already straight in your face. Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. But I think, to be honest, we walk through life. Most of us walk through life, and we're programmed by beliefs we picked up in childhood or somewhere along the way. It's not even important where. And they just influence so much about how we react and what we do and what we experience. And in the end, it's not even real. Like, it's just a program or a software on our PC. And we think it's the only program we have or the only software available. But it's just one out of 1 million different ones. And that's the tricky part. Imagine waking up every morning with the belief that you're not good enough. This belief would guide every action you take. 100%. Like, it might cause you to doubt yourself at work, hold back in social situations, or avoid challenges. Over time, this belief shapes your reality. Now contrast that with waking up believing that you're capable of achieving anything. Suddenly your decisions and actions are more aligned with confidence and your reality begins to reflect that empowerment. Our beliefs are the compass guiding us on our path. 100% imagine this, like you're a person and you're like thinking life is good. You're believing, I can do this, let's get it, this is great, thumbs up, I will make it happen, this is awesome. And you make decisions like that because that's how that's your thinking in your head. And now imagine the other guy who's the opposite, who had a different childhood, who woke up differently every day, and he has those beliefs. Like imagine the difference in decisions, in actions, how he sees the world is like the complete opposite. And it's all influenced by this stuff here. This stuff here in the top of our head, which might come from we don't even know where, but this is the difference between the happy face and the sad face. And 100% we can change it. It's not like genetics and we think, I have a brain which only thinks bad thoughts. I was unlucky. I was unlucky at birth. That's not reality. You might have been unlucky having bad experiences. Maybe, family, environment, there's a lot of things influencing this. Otherwise, you wouldn't be at this point right now. But at the same time, you can always take responsibility. You can always switch direction. And it doesn't have to be from one day to the other, completely changing everything. But you can make small steps, questioning, okay, is this really good, or should I maybe turn around, or should I question in this area?
Neurochemicals were Jordan Peterson at this example that 𝗴 that lost a fight is more likely to lose the next one and vice versa. It's a lot of momentum.
Yeah, exactly. It's like PSG, winning every match now because they know they're so good. Seriously. Yeah, momentum too. It's like the experience we gain and we think then, this is the classical example I had. I don't know how and where I exactly picked it up, but I thought, I cannot speak in front of people. I'm just, scared. I'm not doing this stuff. I'm not good at this. When there's so many people watching, I get just shy. And I used to always, like even 3 years ago.
I did a huge bet on PSG, crazy LUL.
Holy shit, 𝗵elle. I hope they keep the momentum now. I hope you're not making the same mistakes as I did with my 1K poker bankroll missing. Anyways, I thought, I'm just not a good speaker. I cannot speak in front of people. I'm just too shy. And I used to be so shy. Like you cannot imagine. Even a year ago or something. Like I was streaming already a few years and making videos, and I would still get nervous ordering food at the restaurant. Because I would speak fast and I would, what do I say next? What is my brain? I need to say something. I was just so lost, man. And it was all imprinted. And just by trying new things, making new experiences, that's how you get new evidence. Because in the end, you just need some evidence. You need to put yourself out there, try again, and realize at some point, maybe I can speak in front of people. Maybe Jordan Peterson wasn't always speaking like that, but he improved with time. That's also a big thing, Usually we compare ourselves then to the top version of someone and we just start out. Obviously, we're lost that way. Like I remember before I started the stream, the poker stream, I would watch those big streamers, you know, I don't know, who was it, 𝗴ξει. They were really on top here. Exactly, on the thumb. They were on top on Twitch. And I thought, man, they've just got such a nice stream, so nice graphic. They're entertaining, they're good on camera. How should I ever be like that? Like, how can I compete with that? No way. But what you don't see, they started out from zero also. They started with a bad camera, with no equipment, with being nervous on camera, stuff like that. And that's the same for us. We just gotta slowly make small steps. It's not like we need to be on top here at day one, but we can start here and slowly, you know, make progress. Maybe we have a setback, but we can still try and try again. And at some day, maybe not immediately, but some way they will get there. That's the thing we just gotta keep going. The problem usually is, okay, we try, and then we get a setback, and then we say, nah, we just gotta stop anyways. It's just evidence. I'm just lost. I cannot change it, right? But actually we can. If we try again, maybe we have another failure, but we're gonna learn. The more we try, at some point we're gonna learn, and then we're gonna make the progress we need. It's the same for me at YouTube right now. Like in the last videos, they all failed, and I made a lot of progress, and still they fail. It's not, you know, it's not all obvious. Like, I think this is a good video, but at the same time, what I completely dodged. So now, what I completely dodged is, I cannot see it here, I'm sorry, I'll show you what I dodged. What I completely dodged, let's get into the analytics. What I completely dodged is the intro here. Like people, at least people who don't know me, YouTube shows this to some people and new people just click off here. They expect a different video. After 15 seconds, they're already gone. Let's say 30 seconds. Because I set some premise in the title and thumbnail, and I didn't deliver on that in the beginning here. I just jumped straight into the story without even explaining, okay, what's going on in the video and stuff. If they don't know me, they might just get lost here somewhere. And I think it's still a good video. And the people subscribed have watched the video quite a bit, which is good. Here I also dodged like the outro and then doing some other stuff in the end, which was interesting. But most people already left here, so like that's just the harsh truth. I was not like, there's better ways to make intros like this. And that's what I realized. Every time you realize something, you just gotta keep going and keep going and keep going some more. We've got a comment here. Anyways, let me, give me some feedback. What's your idea on this? This is my YouTube journey right now, to be honest. Like, I'm trying, and I'm trying a lot, and I make progress, but the results might not be showing up. But still, even though the results are like this, my skills feel like, okay, trying a bit, failed again. Okay, I'm learned this, I'm improving here. And this thing, and I'm better. Every time I'm trying to get better.
I think it's also way less of a black and white issue. A belief system could also involve shades of grey that are not necessarily an ICAN cannot do X. That's also why it's hard to identify what is the exact 𝗴ጽ that may make US file, at least in terms of self-sabotage or belief system in general, and eventually take action.
I watched the video but was afterwards still with the question what's written in the book.
Yeah, that's good feedback. 100%. It's not white or black, as always in life. Yeah, like there's tiny differences usually. Yeah, thanks for the feedback, 𝗴ጽ. Yeah, that's another thing. I should have explained better. Okay, this was the first episode. there's gonna be 9 more coming explaining all the details, like all the different principles, all the lessons. Yeah, it's all, it's all a bit biased when I have this information. It's hard to put myself in, okay, how is someone perceiving this who never heard about this stuff? It's all things to think about. It's a learning curve in the end. Like making mistakes and thinking, okay, this one, hopefully next time I'll figure it out. I'll move on, I'll do better. It's all learning. And as long as we keep going, and we're open to learning, and we're open to feedback and new ideas, at some point we'll improve, and then at some point results will just show up, in my opinion. That's the tricky part about all of this, because it's not proportional. It's not like you improve your skills and your results improve the same way. No, it's not like that. It's like you improve your skills and your results might not even show up. Your results might show up 2 years later. Because then you have it all together and it's so good that it's just impossible to not go well. But the tricky part is going through this phase where, okay, you feel like you improve, maybe, at least if you see it from a neutral perspective, but still it's not easy because you're not seeing any results. It's tough when you don't see any results. And it's in poker like that also. Like you might learn and study at certain spots and improve, and still you might have a downswing and not get the immediate results. Even though your win rate improved, you don't see it immediately. Maybe something else switched too.
Better finish good but slow rather than not finish at all. Laughing face.
Yes.
Also with YouTube it might be you actually make good quality videos, but it's not what the algo wants to push.
That's also a different perspective, 𝗴ጽ. I used to believe that too, to be honest. But I think YouTube's goal is to promote good videos to as many people as possible. Because they just want people to stay on the platform. So what you gotta try to do... Hey, good evening. What I gotta try to do is to make this as enjoyable for as many people as possible.
𝗴ጽ won Wimbledon.
Yes. I made like the worst timing with setting up my stream tonight. Just I had to miss the final set, but it doesn't matter. Interesting though. Like when you see it here, YouTube promoted this video.
WTF.
Yeah. YouTube promoted this video to new people, but they just clicked off. And YouTube saw that, and the YouTube thought, man, it's just not a good video. Like I show this to new people and they're not watching. Something is wrong, either with the content or with how it's combined. And that's just reality. Like I'm happy to take responsibility there. It's not the algorithm's fault, in my opinion. And it was different. Like I've got this video, right? The one who did really well. Like this got shown to 8K people. And what you see here, people are watching this. Even the new people are watching this. After 30 seconds or even after 1 minute, there's still 53% of new people watching, which is crazy high. Like 1 out of 2 is still watching this video after 1 minute, and he's never seen it before or seen me before. If we watch at this, 1 minute in, there's 22% of new people still watching. It's just way, way worse, and that's why it's not doing well. Like YouTube shows this to some people, And if it's doing well, it's going to show it to more people and more until at some point it might not do as well anymore. That's the task of the algorithm. And I think the algorithm is really good at that. It's just that I was not able to deliver on the expectations and to clearly get people interested to watch the video, to think about this stuff. So yeah, I don't think it's the algorithm's fault. Where it was the algorithm's fault or YouTube's fault is, I think, in the poker video though. There you're right 100%, where they banned my video, right? That was unfortunate, because I think that was a really, really good video. I think this one is quite good. Could still be improved. Like some things I realized lately, I still made mistakes in this one. But this was a really interesting topic, because I haven't made a video for such a long time. And then it did really well also in terms of likes and stuff. But YouTube banned it after 2 hours, and then it got no more reach, which is unfortunate. Like, we can also look into this, into the analytics. Like
the video is also influenced by the topic being a pretty niche one. This may have been a factor leading to video torstai a bit less clicks or continuous after clicking. Apart from that, maybe as you said, the very first seconds had a huge role, as many users decide whether torstai continue or not from them. That all being said, keep in mind that a single video is also very influenced by variants. Däräs aaton in social media tuo ilonkynleet.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I'm happy that I'm putting out more videos now, because there's a lot of variants. And if you put a video out only every 3 months, it's not easy, man. But now I hope I can finally increase the volume, so it's gonna be easier to adjust in that way, to also like to learn more. They did a study, right? There's a really, let's get into that after, just like this one, for example. This one did really well, but it just, it has good retention, but it just...
Posting more videos is very good also in terms of trying torstai notice what works best.
Yes, 100%. Like there's a good study where they gave, I think at school or something. Wait, you cannot read this, I'm sorry. At school, they did this experiment. And they told...
that YouTube project.
We're struggling, but we keep going. Putting in a lot of effort, failing, but we keep going. We keep going. Learning, improving. Thanks for... Yeah, we just gotta keep going. It's not always straight up. We just gotta keep going. They did this experiment at school.
But how much money did you make, bro?
From YouTube, 0. The channel is not even monetized yet. It's all right now. It's all expensive. It's no income, almost. Like seriously, I really rely on. Like you gotta keep going until one day it works. Oh, I'm not even getting the jokes. That's a bad sign. Yeah, no, it's not working out yet, but it's fine. So they had to make, you know what it is. Can you see what this is? You probably can't. They had the kids to make a vase. And what is it called? A vase. Like out of, not mud, but what is it called in English? Tonvase, English. Clay vase, never heard that. Something like this, right? And they had the kids, they divided the kids in 2 groups. 2 groups. One group could make the perfect vase. How do you call it? Clay?
We don't count pennies. We count millions later BCWARRIOR.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's not go broke before and then we're all good. They had one group make the perfect one, like really beautiful. The one perfect vase, all structured and exactly how they wanna do that for 30 days. 30 days they got time. And then they had the other group of kids. They made a new one every day. Every day a new vase. Every day new. And at the end of the 30 days, let's do it here. At the end of the 30 days, which group do you think won? Like, which group made the better vase? I think you already imagine, right?
Second group of?
Yes, 100%. The second group clearly had more skills. They made a way better vase after 30, making 30 different ones, than the one group trying to make one perfect one. And this is something I definitely also experience. Like, sometimes instead of making the perfect thing, you just gotta make the thing over and over again and learning by doing, basically. And that's something like people usually, some people get successful after trying and trying.
What the hell is this all about? Lachend.
These are the truest, deepest life lessons we get to experience. It's about making a good vase. Let's get it. No, what I gotta learn is sometimes it's better to put out things and then learn by doing.
Oh Lord.
Like, learning by doing sometimes beats than being super perfect. Just make more things and you'll improve with time. That's a big secret. Something I had to learn for sure. Yeah. We're almost an hour in. If you've got any feedback or anything, tomorrow I'll show you some insights again on the... Tomorrow I'll do another raw video here on this one. Every week I post an update, how things are going with YouTube, about the numbers, about what we're up to. And tomorrow I'll talk about the compound effect. So as today, this was actually Theo's idea. I think it's a good idea to pick topics for the Hangout, to pick, I'm also gonna pick topics for these updates to let you know some insights, things I'm learning. Because I want to inspire people here. Like, I want to record the whole journey, honestly, with all the setbacks, all the struggles, because I believe I'm gonna make it, even though it sounds crazy right now, talking about it with 400 subscribers here. But I think at the end of the year, I'm gonna have at least 1K subscribers on this channel.
I think it's something we often forget. We usually have a very result and feedback-oriented mind. 𝗴 is not good yhtä suuri kuin I'm not good.
Yes. Yes, 100%. We gotta, not put our self-worth attached to, like, that's tempting.
Okay, Alex.
Yes, I'm gonna show you guys. It was the same in poker. Like, I thought, there's no more people doing this. Why should I not be able to do this?
De Viever. Iwood.
I'm not telling to get 100K at the end of the year. I'm gonna have 100K. 100K people is gonna be at the end of, I've set it here on my calendar, end of 2027. Call me out. 31st December 2027, there's gonna be 100K subscribers here as a number. And if I'm wrong, Inter is gonna lose the Champions League 5-0 against someone.
With what exactly 𝗴becini stream?
I'm not sure yet. I'm just gonna build as many vases as possible and then... Oh, lol.
Lachend.
Bijfram fake subscribes at non 00k maybe $100 LOL.
Man, I like the ideas. I like the ideas. We're just gonna make a channel about building vases. I'm already trying. I'm getting into this stuff now. Holy shit, no, we're gonna make this. You cannot imagine how many hours I spent on learning this stuff or trying to learn it. And I'm still making mistakes, but I'm improving. And I think at some point it will exponentially take off, seriously. Like, mark my words. Mark my words. And not sure how it's gonna happen. Sometimes that's the problem. Like, we think in our head, it needs to happen now, or it needs to happen this way. Maybe it's gonna happen a completely other way. But as long as I keep going, same for you. You could do this too. If you just wanna really make this happen, and you keep going and you keep going, you're gonna make it. I seriously believe this 100%. You know, if it's something where you need physical skills or something, maybe it's tough. But even like, people dream about becoming a football player, right? If you set your goal, but probably you need to set it early. But if you want to make it, you just gotta train more and outperform and be more strict and more disciplined than all the other guys. More than 99% of people.
This is just an illusion emo. Lul.
I don't think so. Seriously. It was the same in poker. Like, if I told when I watched poker in the first time in TV, in my brain, I got imprinted, I'm gonna do this too. Like, it clicked, and it was the only...
With what BRO?
And it was the only thing, it wasn't in other areas. And for YouTube, it's similar. I just want to make this happen. 1K subs with making a lot of videos here about mindset, about other things. Like, think about this. I already did one video here where it worked. If I make 2 more like this, I've got it almost. Like, I've got just out of this video.
On Twitch or YouTube?
No, it's all YouTube. It's all YouTube. Like, I already, it kind of worked, and then I tried to reply it or redo it, and I haven't managed so far. But this video got me 200 subs alone. So
Jij tot on Twitch.
No, not on Twitch. No. You thought 1K subscribers on Twitch? No. I wouldn't. If that was my goal, I think it's also possible. You just gotta stream 24/7. You gotta see, okay, this works, this doesn't, but you gotta put all your effort into it. Even that, I think it's possible, but I would not have the effort. Like,
There are a million of those vids on 𝗴do.
Yes, I do agree, but you just got...
Yes, football is good example. Millions of hours of training and very hard to beat. 0.000000003 get a chance to earn OK money. YouTube is definitely easier to make money with that time than with football.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of zeros. But the big difference too, in my opinion, it's gotta be something you have so much passion for. And I used to have that for poker. I used to never have it in other areas as strong. And I have it now for YouTube. Like, it's really, I'm so fascinated by all the strategy, all the ideas, how to prep things, how to talk about things. And it was the same in poker. It wasn't like me saying, I'm going to make money now with poker because I like the money. I was just so passionate, I got to do this. And I just had that in my mind. And it's the same, I think, like, you need that to succeed. Otherwise, you're going to quit at some point. If you want to make Twitch happen, you gotta think about Twitch all day. You gotta be so in the rabbit hole, so in the tunnel for some time where you just work on that. And at some point it will happen if you don't quit. You just gotta keep going, improving, trying things, and you will figure it out. Like you will, at some point you will learn, okay, this is working, this is not working. And then you go a bit more on that. And with experience, with, like they say, whatever it is, it takes 10.
You gotta stream your life away so it'll come with sacrifices.
Yes, 100%. So many sacrifices. And I'm making a lot of sacrifices now too for YouTube. Like they say it needs 10k hours to be a master at something, whatever it might be. If it's chess, if it's poker, if it's being a medical surgeon. If you spend 10k hours on something, improving, learning, practicing, you're gonna be world-class level. But 10k hours is a lot of hours. Like if you boil it down, let's say you spend 8 hours a day, which is a full-time job, right? Without even vacation and stuff. It's gonna take you 1,250 days, which is, let's say, okay, we do with a little bit of vacation. We do this divided by 300. It's over 4 years. You gotta treat this over 4 years like a full-time job. You gotta work on it. And that's why some people might take 10 years to succeed at something, and maybe some lucky ones do it in 1 year when they get also the variants and stuff, right? It's not all set in certain rules. But also where it clicked for me, there was an interview. I listened to a podcast by, Patrick Leonard or something, the poker guy, who was really good in poker. And he used to be, who still, Pat's won something, great player. He used to be a really good football player. And he played in like the under 14 boys for Tottenham, he told. And the thing is, he played with Bale there. Gareth Bale, really good player, man. At his prime, he was such a good player. And he told the story about Bale that when they were 14, he was not like crazy talent or sticking out. But what happened at some point, he told Bale would come to the training 2 hours earlier and would leave 2 hours later just to train his weakness every time, every day. And nobody else would do that. Like he would spend more effort, way more discipline than anyone else. And then suddenly 1 year later, he was top of the team. And 2 years later, he was another level. Like, I think this is where the magic lies in the end. You just gotta get so obsessed over something that there's no other way. The only way is to succeed unless you quit. But it's not easy. It comes with a lot of sacrifices, as you guys already told in chat. You gotta get so obsessed and you gotta sacrifice a lot of other stuff for that. And I did for poker, like, I did nothing else than poker for 2 years. I was not going out. I was not doing anything else. I would spend 10 hours a day just on poker. Learning strategy, playing just poker. And I left everything else on the side, which was not healthy in terms of happiness and health and everything else. Like, you gotta get obsessed to get really good at something. And right now on YouTube, I'm like 90% obsessed. Maybe not as crazy as in poker, but I'm quite obsessed. Sick stuff. Yeah. Mark my words, at the end of the year, 1k subscribers here. That's the goal. And at the end of next year, 10k, and in 2 years, 100k.
𝗴cie, let's say you sacrifice now again for 100k on YouTube what you sacrificed for poker. Aren't the opportunity costs way too big when you could learn so much other stuff?
That's a good question. But think about, first, if you enjoy it, It's good.
Let's go at no 00 𝗴캐sems
Big plans.
Wat of video's you gonna make?
So now is going to learn how to game the logs and pump out 100k videos each hour.
Yes, these are really good points. 100%. What I think, if I enjoy it, I'm gonna do it. Like if I would hate it, I wouldn't do it. Spend 2 years on YouTube and you gotta love the process. If you love the process, you're gonna get way further than just loving the goal at the end. That's not gonna be the end result, which is that's not gonna be happiness in the end. The thing is, I like it. And the second thing is, there's big opportunity in my opinion. Having, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger with all YouTube and stuff. And it's also, I just think it's a mission where I gotta spread a good message. I wanna learn things and help out other people and spread the message as much as possible. And the YouTube is a good way for that, in my opinion. To really help a lot of people out, making good content which really can improve your life. That's the big goal behind it. What kind of videos? It's all going into a direction of, right now it's more philosophy, wisdom, stuff like that. But there's gonna be, I don't know where exactly it's gonna go. All the mental health stuff, mindset, things like that.
By all the setbacks we see and have. Setbacks can literally be everywhere in any area of life. And those are really the ones that can make us question whether it's really worth it or not.
So it's not like you focus 10 hours a day on YouTube, right?
Yeah, setbacks, that's 100% true, Theo, good point.
You create them yourself, or do you copy them from others?
I focus right now, I'd say 6 to 8 hours on YouTube. Definitely right now, it's my main focus. And I've also said it here, I split my yearly goals now. And right now it's just YouTube. The red part here, July, is all YouTube. Then there's going to be short form. Then there's going to be raw content. Then there's going to be school, which is kind of the back thing, trying to, which is my product in the end, which I try to promote. And yeah, you create them yourself or do you copy them from others? The goal is to make them myself, but I have an editor now because I spend so much time on editing. And you gotta find your own style. I'm watching a lot of YouTube just because you get inspired. Okay, this is doing so well because this and that. It's like in poker, you learn strategy and then you see, he makes a c-bet here because this and that works. It's so interesting because you learn new stuff. It's like when I started in poker, it was so entertaining, always learning new stuff and so on. And that's now happening for YouTube. Good question about the AI. But even then, I think it's never too late. If people crave real content, that's why I'm also not making just AI content, because I think that's super replaceable, 100%. But what people crave is real content when there's a real person behind it, especially when it's going to be flooded with AI content. There's going to be good stuff out there from AI, but if you find a way, the human connection is never going to be lost. If I was making now all AI content, never showing my face.
En 𝗏. Modern wisdom by 𝗴캐sems and 𝗏.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the idea or the goal behind it. Let's see where it goes. Even in poker, when I started in poker, many people told me it's too late now.
Personality is going to be the asset of the future age of 𝗴Ce is an NFT basically.
Yes. People want real connection, real people. And that's what I'm also gonna, that's also the best way. You just gotta be real and that's gonna inspire others to be real as well. Yes. And there's gonna be AI coming. But there's even a video on this next, where is it? Like I have the YouTube stuff here, the planner where I plan ideas and the scripts and everything, and you cannot imagine how much work this is. But it's this one here. It's How to Survive a Changing World from Machiavelli. It's one of his big secrets, actually. Like, you gotta adapt. Things are always gonna change. With AI now, with something else, you gotta be better at adapting. And the same for YouTube. If AI gets really strong, you just gotta use it to be ahead. It's just like a tool, you know? Like, I've used AI in a lot of these videos to make good, funny images. I'm not a Photoshop expert or something. Yeah, it's just helpful it helps me to make all these images for the videos. I can show you, I've even got a lot of them here. Like, these are all images for the next videos, and they're really, really good. Man, like, this is really good stuff. I could never do this myself. A small teaser. This is not the Adapt or Die video, this is another one. Anyways, we're already over time, but I really appreciate you guys tuning in here and supporting always the channel. And still, like, I want this to be a mutual exchange. Maybe we can even, like, if someone is open to even hop on a cam and talk about this in real life, not in real life, over cam, over Zoom or something, this would be super. Like, I want to make this a weekly thing where we just talk about things, improving together, keeping us updated. Yeah. And for me, it's a great exercise to practice speaking. That's a really good part. Because I was super bad. I'm still super bad. I mean, a little bit better maybe. But like you just gotta, it's the same as building the vase. I just gotta speak and speak and speak. At some point, I'll get better. And when you sit all day in front of your PC, not talking to anyone, you're not gonna become a great speaker. You're gonna become a great speaker by speaking. And that's what I wanna practice here too.
Like me.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go. Anyways, see you next week, Sunday evening, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow I'll post another update video on the Raw channel. If you want to check it out, you're really welcome. If you want to support.
Vertaling to my PC. Lachend.
If you want to support all the content, you can leave a sub or you can watch this stuff if you're interested. It's all good. We all have just limited time, so GG, have a good evening. Same to you. Thanks for tuning in and see you next Sunday. Yeah, have a good week. Bye.